Bonjour. Have you ever had a passion that you were forced to accomplish, even if it's impossible? For me, that was French, which brought me the greatest passion ever. Why don't you think that going to university in France is too difficult? If the person started learning French just 4 years ago, I think it's kinda impossible. It may not be possible, however, except for me. For me, that's a mission that I believe that I could accomplish. French is my lantern in the dark. I started to study French when I entered junior high school. As I first started, I wasn't a passionate student at all, but just studied as the student who took classes in school. Though my hobby was ballet, I had a big interest in learning about French culture. And now I believe that was a key point for me to be passionate in learning French. My biggest turning point was when I tried the study trip to France when I was in the 3rd grade in the junior high school. When I arrived, as I first heard the announcement on the plane, I regretted. Oh, why I decided to come here. How I could spend 1 week here in France. After 3 or 4 hours, I arrived at the host family's home and also regretted because I couldn't understand the French at all. There was one iconic event when I went to Crêperie. At the first time when I went to Crêperie, I couldn't order it in French and English instead. But after 1 week later, I went to Crêperie and ordered a set menu in French in perfect sentence. Doesn't it sound so surprising and fantastic? Also, reflecting on the day after I came back, there was always French, which encouraged me. When I'm taking French proficiencies, many people say to me, "What's interesting? It's useless." I know, I may understand. Though, I couldn't forgive that many people also recommended me the totally different careers than I expected. For example, going to top universities in Japan. I didn't desire that. However, then I understood that most people who complain don't understand what I want them to understand. For example, they see me just in scores and grades and don't see me in my motivation, my achievements, my capacity, and my passion. That is what I discovered by learning French. They do that in that way. I will do that in my own path. This is what I discovered by learning French. My motivations in French is sometimes misunderstood and not emphasized, but I believe that by working hard, truly working hard, I could pursue something thanks to my passion. Now, I'm coming to study abroad here in France for 3 months. And this is also what I wanted to pursue with learning French. Thanks to my curiosity to French and the culture of Francophonie. Now I can speak French very well. And my next mission is to get the bachelor's or master's in a French university. This is because I am interested in performing arts held in France, for example, ballet. And then it reminded me of this. Oh, why I don't study this here in France? This is more better to learn it because the France is where the ballet has started. That's right. If there's only one way to pursue what I want to learn, I will continue to work hard. Doesn't it sound so interesting? If the French is only a language I could learn about ballet deeply, I will study it very hard. It's so interesting. In conclusion, by learning French, I discovered new field of interest, and at the same time, I could face a thing that I truly want to accomplish. Even if it's almost impossible, even if it's a challenge that is almost difficult to accomplish, I still believe that I could do. That experience led me to explore new fields of interest, and by believing in them, I became who I am today. I continue to believe my own potential and encourage myself through consistent effort. Thank you for listening, and I believe that my talk helps you a bit. Merci beaucoup. À bientôt.